following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
McWayne Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipes, fittings, and utility poles. If you'd like to work for one of Coshocton's top employers, they'd like to talk with you. McWayne Ductile has positions available for production entry level with wages starting at $19.67 per hour and electricians starting at $29.89 per hour. Plus, they offer competitive benefit packages. Please apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
My guest on Coach's Corner, Chad Laney, the head coach of the Ridgewood Generals. Generals come in with a record of 2-1. I guess the first thing I want to talk to you about here tonight, you're really almost 2.5 weeks into the season. Because of weather, you've only been able to get 3 games in. That's really kind of the way you like to, seems to me, like to play early. You want to get people in and see where you're at. Just haven't been able to do that.
Yeah, welcome to Ohio. You know, it's every day. It's been an adventure, and usually when it ends up being nice during the day around the 3 o'clock hour, that's when we start to see the rain funnel in. So we got 2 games in that first week of Claymont. Last week we had our bye week in the league, so we were kind of trying to get games in where we could, but Mother Nature didn't allow it. So it's been a tough couple weeks, but you know, hopefully as the spring gets going, the weather starts to turn and we get a little bit more reps.
All right, I know this is probably a loaded question, at least at this stage. Through 3 games and your practices, I know you had some holes to fill. How do you feel about your ball club?
Oh, yeah, you're right. That is a loaded question. You know the answer to that. Listen, we've got, out of the 15 guys that we have on the roster, 7 to 9 of them have had varsity experience, you know, whether it's been 1 year, 2 years, and some of them, this is their 4th year starting. So we've been able to rely on the veterans, and then we've allowed some pieces kind of to fall into place. And like you said, without the reps in the game, it is hard to see, you know, different people in different scenarios. But you know, for the most part, up to this point, we've been pretty happy with what we've seen. The group's a really good group. they mingle with one another both on the field and they hang out together outside. So it's a good group to have. Just the more repetitions we get, the better we'll be.
The other thing I was thinking, it's been this will be almost the fourth year since the state tournament team, and missed a year because of COVID. Last year it was kind of a seesaw, and now this year they like Gabe Tingle, and I'm trying to think, I think there was a couple others were on that ball club. It goes by quick.
Yeah, with Gabe, Xander and Alex both dressed for that tournament run, and a couple of the other ones. They've been around it, so we rely on them. Although Xander and Alex might not have the experience that Gabe does, we still rely on those guys to pick it up. They know where we want to get to. They know how to get to that point. So we're relying on the veteran leadership to help our young guys out.
Okay, Hiland, a good ball club, 3-2 I saw, and looks like they haven't gotten in a lot more ball games than you have. What can you tell us about those people?
It's going to be your typical Hiland team. I know when I read the preview at the beginning of the season, I think they're pretty young. They said 24 of the 32 kids they had on roster were freshmen or sophomores. So regardless of age, the kids do a great job of coming out. They play the game the right way. Chris does a fantastic job coaching them. So, we're happy. It's a sunshiny day out here. It's going to be a tough opponent, and we're just happy to get back on the field.
Starting pitcher.
Trent Warden's going to go tonight. He threw our second game against Claymont, threw 5 strong innings, didn't give up a run. We're going to rely on him to throw some serious innings between him, Chase, and Andy. So we'll throw him tonight. And we got pretty much everybody else at the disposal as well, except for Chase. So we're looking forward to it.
All right, that's head coach Chad Laney. Good luck here this evening.
All right, thanks, Goose.
We'll be back with the pregame. This is high school baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Inslee Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to InsleeAgency.com.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
Hi, this is Jamie from Witt's Frozen Custard. Have you had your Wits fixed this season? Each day you can choose from chocolate, vanilla, our daily flavor, or our weekly flavor, with over 20 toppings to choose from. Hit a home run with your favorite custard flavor or lunch special for $5 or less. While you're here, check out our to-go freezer loaded with quarts, pints, frozen custard cakes, and Witties. Witt's Frozen Custard is open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 8 and Sunday noon to 8.
Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Corries, and we are at Ridgewood tonight. It's the Ridgewood Generals come in with a record of 2 wins, 1 losses up against Hiland tonight. They come in with a record of 3-2. As mentioned in the pregame on the coaches show, Hiland's only managed to get 5 games in the early going. Ridgewood only 3. So really both teams trying to feel their way along here in the early going. We'll break away and be back, get to the starting lineups. This is high school baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
If you own a farm, you know that a one-size-fits-all insurance policy isn't a smart way to do business. I'm John Iannello, your American National Insurance Agent in Coshocton, Holmes, and surrounding counties. American National can provide you with a flexible farm package that allows you to customize a policy to match your individual needs. Call me at 740-295-9460 because while you know your business, we know how to help insure it.
R.J. Wright & Sons is proud of the fact that they continue to be a locally owned family business. R.J. Wright & Sons is an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. They offer a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. R.J. Wright & Sons is truly a full-service company with competitive pricing and great customer service. Call R.J. Wright & Sons at 740-498-6236 or 1-800-BP-FUELS, or stop by one of R.J. Wright & Sons' 3 locations in New Comerstown, New Philadelphia, or Caldwell.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
The starting lineups for Hiland are brought to you by Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, celebrating the generous member owners of Holmes Wayne Electric who have donated to our Operation Roundup Foundation for the past 16 years. Over 800,000 have been distributed back into our local community for those needs. Taking a look at their starting lineups. Leading off and playing second base will be Grant Miller. Cody Yoder will play center field and bat second. Nolan Yoder will hit third. Batting fourth will be Jeff Todaro. Hitting fifth, Will Schlaball. Batting sixth, Tony Yoder. Batting seventh will be Kobe Lapp. Batting eighth will be Isaac Yoder. And hitting ninth will be Braden Kaufman. The starting lineups have been brought to you by Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. HWEC is a proud member of our community and supporting our future leaders. Holmes Wayne Electric distributes $20,200 in scholarships annually to 10 local high school seniors. Additionally, we recognize local 6th to 8th graders, and they're called power students, who have strong grades. The starting lineups are going for Ridgewood are going to be brought to you by Bradford Financial Services. Leading off and playing center field will be Gabe Tingle. Trent Warden will hit second. Chase Booth third. Colin Smith fourth. Alex Stroup fifth. Andy Troyer sixth. Colby Maslowski is the DH, and Josiah Cahill will play right field. Aiden Troyer will hit eighth, and Xander Stroup will hit ninth. The starting lineups have been brought to you by Bradford Financial Group in Coshocton. We're just about ready to get things underway. On the mound will be Trent Warden. And the first pitch is just about ready to be thrown. And stepping into the batter's box is going to be Grant Miller. First pitch of the ball game on the inside corner, called strike one. Grant Miller, the leadoff hitter for the Hiland Hawks. Warden gets the sign. Roxanne delivers on the outside. That's going to be a little wide, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, just underway here at Ridgewood. Strong wind blowing right to left towards the left field wall. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike 2. Took something off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count to leadoff hitter for the Hiland Hawks. Pitch on the way, bouncing ball towards second. Takes on the quick hop, throw to first in time. So the first, Grant Miller retired second to first. 1 out here in the top half of inning number 1. That'll bring up the center fielder, Cody Yoder. Strong wind here this evening. Yoder standing in, 300 batting average on the season. Pitch on the way on the inside corner, strike 1. think the biggest thing I'm going to have going tonight is keeping this paperwork in front of me. It is a little breezy. Pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike on Cody Yoder. 1 out here in the top half of inning number 1, just underway from Ridgewood. Pitch on the way, down too low on outside, 2 balls and a strike.
They manufacture ductile iron pipe, fittings, and utility poles. If you'd like to work for one of Coshocton's top employers, they'd like to talk.
And on the pitch on the way, fly ball towards center field. Tingle on the run, dives. He's not going to be able to get to it. It'll drop for a base hit. So Yoder has a single to center. So 1 out and Yoder aboard.
Life is full of uncertainties.
shoot.
What happens to your assets after you pass away shouldn't.
All right, we're back after a little bit of delay. Hiland has a runner on first with 2 outs. Hitting is a cleanup hitter, Jeff Todaro, but left-handed hitter. Snap throw to first, diving back in safely is Yoder. No balls, 1 strike on the left-hand hitting Todaro. Pitch on the way, swung on, fly ball towards left center. Tingle on the run, has a long way to go. He's not going to get it, gets over his head. Runner hits second, on his way to third. They're going to try to wave him around. Yoder coming hard. There's going to be a throw to the plate, not in time. And a double over the head of center fielder Gabe Tingle gets the first run of the ball game. And that wind is going to play tricks on people all night long as he lines a double and the first run scores, and Hiland out in front, 1-0. Keim Home Center is the destination trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs, offering free next-day local and area delivery. Place your local delivery order online at keim.express. Fifth hitter stepping in will be Will Schlaball, the right fielder. Runner down at second base. Warden on the mound for Ridgewood. Pitch on the way, down too low, ball 1. One ball the count. 1 run in here in the opening top of the first inning. Pitch on the way, swung on, sliced. Hitter stepping in will be Will Schlaball, the right fielder. Runner down at second base. Warden on the mound for Ridgewood. Pitch on the way, down too low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch, little nubber, foul. Count. Pitch on the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Standing in will be, as mentioned, Will Schlaball. Pitch on the way, down too low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch, little nubber, foul. Ball's in the dirt. It gets by the catcher, and moving down to third base is going to be Todaro on a pass ball. So count now even at 2-2, 2 outs. Runner now third base. Schlaball the hitter. Where's number 9, right-handed hitter? Trent Warden checks the runner at third. Pitch on the way. Ground ball towards second. Bobbles it. Comes up with it. Quick throw to first. That'll retire the side.
But in the inning, one run crosses the plate on 2 hits, and we've played 1 half inning, and its score is Hiland 1, Ridgewood nothing. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center has been proudly recognized as a 2021 Top 100 Hospital in the Nation by Fortune and IBM Watson Health. This distinction demonstrates our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care right here in Coshocton. With over 6,000 hospitals in the nation, we are proud of our employees and staff whose hard work and dedication to our patients made us a Top 100 hospital. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
McWayne Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipe, fittings, and utility poles. If you'd like to work for one of Coshocton's top employers, they'd like to talk with you. McWayne Ductile has positions available for production supervisor, quality inspector, and engineering management trainees. They offer competitive compensation and benefits package. Apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on award-winning research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Shane Pyle at 622-3110. Shane can discuss your specific needs and provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Shane Pyle at 622-3110 in Coshocton for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
We're back, and on the mound tonight for Hiland's going to be Isaac Yoder, right-handed pitcher. And throw goes down to second base, just about ready to get underway here. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. All right, leading off for Ridgewood here in the bottom half of inning number 1 is going to be Gabe Tingle. Tingle, a left-handed hitter. Yoder gets the sign and delivers. Tingle attempts to bunt, and it'll be a strike. As mentioned, Ridgewood's only managed to get in 3 games here in the early season, so a lot of the numbers will be skewed a bit. Tingle comes in hitting 222 on the season. Pitch on the way, curveball is going to be right across, so 2 strikes as Yoder gets out in front early on the leadoff hitter for the Generals, Gabe Tingle. Tingle, senior, center fielder. Pitch loop towards left field. Left fielder on the run. Can't get it. It's going to drop for a base hit. Tingle rounds first, takes a big turn, but heads back. So he found the gap, and the leadoff hitter aboard for Ridgewood on a base hit. That'll bring up the pitcher, Trent Warden. Warden on the season, a 100 hitter. And he'll stand in. Tingle, always a threat to steal, gets a good lead down at first base. Everybody's squaring around. Third baseman's already practically to the hitter. Then he swings away and hits it high in the air towards left field. Left fielder's playing really shallow, calls him off, makes the catch. Now they're going to throw all the way across, and Tingle's going to try to advance, and with his speed, I think he'll do it. He does. So Tingle, Warden hit a fly ball to left, was retired, and the left fielder tried to throw it across the field. The ball wasn't handled by the first baseman, so consequently an error as Tingle moves down to second base now with 1 out, and that'll bring up Chase Booth. Booth, the shortstop here. Tingle, good lead at second. Yoder checks the runner. Pitch on the way, curveball stays high, ball 1. Chase Booth standing in. .364 average early. Yoder checks and delivers. Bouncing ball towards third. It's going to be fouled. Hit the edge of the grass. Kicked back into fair territory. Tingle goes to third, and he'll have to hold up there as they quickly throw it in. But really one of those weird things. Looked like it was going foul, but hit the edge of the grass on the third baseline. Kicked back into fair territory. And that's going to go as a base hit for Booth. So some weird happenings here in the early going. So Tingle moves to third, Booth at first. So runners at the corners with one out, and that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Colin Smith. Smith, left-handed hitter. Where's number 9? Yoder checks and delivers, pitches outside, ball 1. Colin Smith standing in, 429 hitter on the early going, has a double to his credit, and 3 RBIs to lead the way for the Generals. 1 ball count, checks the runners, pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Looked like a cutter that kind of moved to the outside, so count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Hiland leads at 1-0, but Ridgewood threatening. Pitch on the way, that's going to stay outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1. Runners lead away. Isaac Yoder on the hill for Hiland. Checks the runners. Pitch on the way. Fastball pounded foul down the left side now to play. Count even now at 2-2. Village Motors is now hiring for a service writer, certified Chrysler technician, a lube technician, detail technician, and parts helper, and lot porter. They offer great pay, great benefits, and a remarkable work environment. Contact Tom Porman at 674-8543 or email him at tporman@villagemotorsinc.com. Pitch comes in, and it'll be fouled off again, so the count remains at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner still at the corner. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch on the way, runner moving. Ball bounced up the middle. Run's going to get home. They'll just go get the easy out, and they do. So Booth moving. Slow ground ball hit to second. They handled it easily and throws him out. But Gabe Tinkle gets in to score, and we've got a tie ball game. Chase Booth moves down to second. Now there's 2 outs, runner at second, and Alex Straub will step to the plate. He's playing left field this evening. So Straub standing in. Right-handed hitter. Yoder checks the runner down at second, has a good lead. Pitch on the way, hit popped up in the infield. Drifting back is the second baseman, calls everybody off, makes the play, and that will retire the side. But in the inning, Ridgewood gets the run back. They have 2 hits as well and leave 1 runner. We've played 1 inning. The score is tied at 1-1. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
Hi, this is Jamie from the Coshocton Coffee Connection. If you want to get out of the office for lunch, the Coffee Connection welcomes you to dine in with us or use our convenient drive-thru. Try our Turkey Bacon Club, BLT, grilled cheese, or a chicken salad or egg salad sandwich on a croissant. Don't forget to pair it with your favorite hot, frozen, or iced drink. On Mondays, all breakfast sandwiches are half off, and every Wednesday, all drinks, all sizes are half priced. Stop by the Coshocton Coffee Connection or call your order in at 623-3234.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
Top half of the second inning, standing in, Tony Yoder, the left fielder. Count is 2 balls, no strikes. Trent Warden on the mound. Both teams got a run on 2 hits in the top half of the first inning. We're tied at 1. Warden on the hill for the Generals. 2-0 pitch on the way. That's going to be inside and maybe a little high. 3 balls, no strikes. Outfield was playing a little bit around to the left side, but really shallow. 3-0 pitch is going to be on the inside corner. Makes it 3 balls and a strike. .72 degrees at last check. Other than win, a perfect night. There's strike 2 as he once again paints the inside part of the plate. 3-2 the count. Nobody out. Hiland hitting top half of the second inning. Pitch on the way. Fouled straight back and over our heads. So we'll do it again. Count remains full at 3-2. Trent Warden gets the sign. Roxanne delivers. Pitch is hit in the air towards Tingle on his horse. Has to race back. Now gets under it. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Hit it on the button, but Tingle tracks it down for out number 1. That'll bring up Kobe Lapp. He'll be the third baseman. Where's number 2? Lapp standing in. Comes in hitting .333 on the season. Right-handed hitter. Pitch swung on, popped high in the infield. Shortstop boost. Now Tingle calls everybody off and actually makes the play in the infield. Ball got up in that jet stream, and he came in and makes the play for out number 2. So Tingle handles both a pop-up and a fly ball to center for the first 2 outs of the inning, and Isaac Yoder will step to the plate. He's the pitcher. Yoder also a right-handed hitter. Hitting .400 on the season. Actually, it's changed that. That's .100 on the season. Has 1 hit and 10 trips to the plate. One strike the count. Pitch on the way. That ball's fouled back to the right side, and it'll drift out of play. 0-2, Warden ahead in the count. Top half of the second inning. 1-1 our score. As mentioned, Ridgewood, only their 4th game of the season, played 2 early against Claymont, won both, and then last night lost a game with Dover. And getting the opportunity to play back-to-back nights. Pitch on the way by Warden is hit in the air to left field. Straub on the dead run. He's not going to be able to catch up with it. It's off the wall in the left field. Yoder rounds first, cruises into second with a double. Hit it on the button and drove it out to the wall in left field at the .350 mark. And coasts into second for the 3rd hit of the ball game for Hiland. They have a runner at second now with 2 outs, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Braden Kaufman. Kaufman is the catcher. Kaufman hitting .143 on the season. 1 hit and 7 trips to the plate. Right-handed hitter, pitch in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at second base. Checks the runner, pitch on the way. There's a line drive, fair ball into right field. That's going to get a run home, rounding second. And now the ball's bobbled, but gets it into the infield. So a slicing single over the first baseman head just inside the right field line. Plates Isaac Yoder, and now back-to-back hits have given Hiland a 2-1 lead. So brings up the top of the order, and that's going to be Grant Miller. He bounced to second, his first trip to the plate. Orton's pitch is hit in the air towards center. Tingle has a beat on it, comes in and makes the catch, and he'll record all 3 outs in the inning. But after 2 are out, Hiland gets a run on 2 hits. They left a runner, and we've played an inning and a half. The score now is Hiland 2, Ridgewood 1. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Let Domino's cook dinner for you. All day, every day, get a large 3-topping pizza, and now our handmade pan pizza with 3 toppings, 2 layers of cheese on a crispy golden crust for only $7.99. Carry out only. Don't miss out on this great limited time offer. Call us in Coshocton at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131.
We're back and getting ready to head to the bottom half of the second inning. It'll be number 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Ridgewood. Andy Troyer will lead it off. He's the third baseman for the Generals. Troyer coming in the early going. Still looking for his first hit of the season. He's playing third base here this afternoon. Isaac Yoder pitches. High fastball. Swings through it. Strike 1. Colby Maslowski waiting on deck. Yoder rocks and delivers. Pitch sliced foul on the right side. So Isaac Yoder quickly out in front, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Bottom of the second inning, Hiland leading at 2-1. Yoder rocks and delivers. Pitch is fouled again down the right side and out of play. Took something off, and Troyer managed to push it out of play down the right side. No balls and 2 strikes. Yoder rocks and delivers. Pitch fastball called. Strike 3. First strike out of the ball game. And that'll bring up Colby Maslowski, the designated hitter. Maslowski, a .333 hitter, 3 hits and 9 trips, has a double to his credit. Right-handed hitter. Curveball called strike 1. It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg offers ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options on ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel 674-8121. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Maslowski standing in. Pitch on the way, nubs it foul over towards the Ridgewood bench. Now count 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, bottom of the second inning. Maslowski standing in. Pitch on the way. Chops towards third. Third baseman cuts it off. Throw quickly across the diamond in time to retire Maslowski 5-3. Third baseman to the first baseman. 2 up, 2 down, and that'll bring up the catcher, Aiden Troyer. Aiden Troyer standing in. Troyer, 143 hitter. Has a double on the campaign, right-handed hitter. Pitch on the way, swung on, popped high in the infield. Center fielder calling everybody off, still coming in, makes the catch to retire the side. Wind held it up, and they run it down, so 3 up, 3 down for Ridgewood, nothing across. We've played 2. The score remains Hiland 2, Ridgewood 1. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center has been proudly recognized as a 2021 Top 100 hospital in the nation by Fortune and IBM Watson Health. This distinction demonstrates our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care right here in Coshocton. With over 6,000 hospitals in the nation, we are proud of our employees and staff whose hard work and dedication to our patients made us a Top 100 hospital. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Moving to the top half of the third inning, it'll be 2, 3, and 4 for Hiland. Trent Warden on the mound for the Generals. Standing in is going to be Cody Yoder, who had a base hit and scored a run back in the first inning. Pitch on the way, and strike one, a little foul tip. So 1 strike the count. On the right-handed hitting Yoder. Yoder is there's the center fielder. Standing in, pitch on the way, high and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cody Yoder standing in, 300 hitter on the season, up a little bit. Pitches on the inside corner, called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outfield pretty much straight away and medium depth. Warden Roxanne delivers, pitches outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs, offering free next-day local area delivery. Place your local delivery order online at keim.express. Warden Roxanne deliver, that's going to be outside, count full now at 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 the count. 2-1 our score. Hiland out in front here in the top of the third. Pitch on the way. It's fast towards right field. Right fielder coming on. Cahill makes the catch over near the right field line for the first out of the inning. So 1 out, and that'll bring up Nolan Yoder. Yoder hit a fly ball to Cahill back in the first inning. Yoder standing in. Warden gets a sign. Roxanne delivers. Ball is popped towards right side, and it'll drift out of play for strike 1. Nolan Yoder, a 400 hitter, has 6 hits and 15 trips, all singles. Has driven in 3. So 1 out. Nobody on base here in the top of the third inning for the Hiland Hawks. Pitch on the way outside and in the dirt. Count even at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Trent Warden, right-handed pitcher, gets the sign. Roxanne delivers. That's going to be just a little bit high and outside. Count 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Left-handed hitter Jeff Tardero waiting on deck. Tardero had a double back in the first inning, picked up an RBI. Pitch on the way, stays inside. Count now 3-1. Gets the sign and delivers. Ball's hit up the middle into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Tingle cuts it off and gets it back into the infield. So Yoder now 1 for 2 is aboard with the 5th hit of the ball game for Ridgewood or for Hiland, and that's going to bring up Tadero, who doubled and picked up an RBI back in inning number 1. Left-handed hitter standing in. Tadero, a .536 hitter, quick throw to first base back in time. Has 5 singles, has a double to his credit, also has hit a home run, has 9 RBIs, so the big left-handed hitter has done most of the damage for the Hawks here in the early going of the season. Snap throw back, diving in safely. Good lead down at first base for Yoder. Trent Warden working out of the stretch. Now he'll back off, and running out to talk to Warden will be the catcher. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. So now I think everybody's on the same page. Yoder getting a lead down at first base. Tadero, the left-handed hitter, standing in. Pitch is lined towards single and center. It's going to drop for a base hit. They have to get it in quickly. And Tadero with his second hit of the ball game puts runners now at first and second with only 1 out, and that's going to bring up Will Schlaball. Schlaball bounced to second his first trip to the plate. Schlaball wears number 27 and is the right fielder. So runners at first and second with 1 out here in the top of the third. Check and delivery, curveball, good pitch by Warden, strike 1. Took something off and got the ball over the plate. Will Schlaball standing in. Warden checks the runner down at second base. Now backs off and the runner will retreat. Schlaball also have it off to a good start, hitting .417, 5 for 12, has driven in 3 runs. That ball's in the dirt. It's going to get by the catcher, and moving down to third base on the pass ball or the wild pitch is going to be Nolan Yoder. So runners now at the corners as Tadero stayed at first. But now Hiland threatening again here in the top of the third. First and third, 1 out. Pitch on the way. That's going to catch the corner. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runner at the corners. Trent Warden trying to work out of a jam here in the top of the third inning. Gets the pitch, and it's going to be down too low. Count even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at the corners. Andy Troyer pretty much even with the bag at third. Pitch is fouled off down the right side now to play. Josiah Cahill gave it a look. He'll be back in the batter's box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Warden checks the runner. The runner moving. Pitch is fouled back into the screen. We'll do it again. As mentioned, the wind keeps shifting a little bit. Feels like it's coming in almost from the right field line, pushing across to the left. Worden gets the sign and delivers. Pitch is fouled in the dirt. Count will remain even at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, one out. Hiland threatening to get more here in the top of the third inning. Outfield medium depth, infield back. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike through. Runner's going to move up. They're going to throw down, but he's going to get in. But getting Schlaball's a strikeout victim for the second out of the inning. But moving down to second base will be Todaro. And they'll have runners now at second and third with two outs, and that'll bring up Tony Yoder. Yoder hit a fly ball to Tingle in center back in the second inning, leading off the second actually. So Trent Worden now will work out of the full windup. Pitch on the way. He's going to be outside, ball one. One ball, no strikes. Worden trying to pitch out of trouble again here in the top of the third. Gets a sign. Roxanne delivers. It's going to be inside, 2-0. Kobe Lapp waiting on deck for the Hawks. Two balls, no strikes, two outs. Worden pitches, swung on, fly towards right field. Cahill coming on a dead run. It's going to drop for base hit. That wind got it, and that's going to score 2 runs. They throw through, but that wind got it. Everybody from Ridgewood trying to converge down that right field line. With that strong wind, it dropped and got in for a base hit, and 2 more runs crossed the plate for Hiland, and that makes it now a 4-1 ball game. And that'll bring up Kobe Lapp. So big 2-run single by Tony Yoder. And now a 3-run lead for the Hawks at 4-1. Runner at first base is Yoder. Pitch is on the way. Line right at the shortstop booth to retire the side. Hit it right on the button, but right at the shortstop. But in the inning, Hiland gets 2 more runs. They have 3 hits. No errors and 1 runner left. We've played 2.5. The score now is Hiland 4, Ridgewood 1. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center has been proudly recognized as a 2021 Top 100 hospital in the nation by Fortune and IBM Watson Health. This distinction demonstrates our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care right here in Coshocton. With over 6,000 hospitals in the nation, we are proud of our employees and staff whose hard work and dedication to our patients made us a top 100 hospital. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Commitment is an important attribute in just about every aspect of life. Commitment to hard work, commitment to selfless service, commitment to further knowledge, commitment to integrity. These attributes can not only benefit us personally, but they can benefit our community. McWayne Ductile has been committed to Coshocton County for over 100 years. McWayne Ductile is a proud supporter of our community, and they are proud to support the local schools' academics and sports programs.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
We're back and heading to the bottom half of the third inning. It'll be the number 9 hitter, and then back to the top for Ridgewood. Xander Stroup will lead it off, and he'll step in. Stroup, the third baseman. Right-handed hitter. Pitch on the way is going to be on the corner. Strike one from Isaac Yoder. 1 strike the count. 4-1 the score here in the bottom of the third inning, and we feel a little precipitation coming in right now. Umbrella's going up, foul down the right side. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one the count. We may end up getting a little wet here. Pitch on the way. Ball's fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Finish Line Auto Body is now at one location. The former business office is now closed, and they will stay at their main central location at 5619 State Route 83 in Millersburg. Remember, they have experts collision repair and will even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483. All right, left-handed hitter standing in. That's going to be Gabe Tingle. Ball's hit hard right up the middle into center field, a base hit. So that'll be with 1 out, runner now at first base here in the bottom of the third inning. Scoring around the bunt's going to be Trent Warden. Now they look and kind of have an idea of what Hiland wants to do defensively. Looks like they'll bring the first baseman in. Second baseman will over to cover. Now Yoder steps back on the mound. Checks and delivers. Pitches hit high in the air towards left field. That wind's going to create some havoc. Left fielder makes the catch for the second out. Got it up in the air, and 2 outs now. And Chase Booth will come to the plate. 2 outs for the runner at first base, Gabe Tingle, and Booth the hitter. Booth had a base hit and an RBI back in the first inning, as getting home to score was Gabe Tingle. So Tingle was 2 for 2 tonight. He's on first base right now. Snap throw across, and it's going to be close, just getting in. We're in the bottom half of the third inning, and the weather has got decidedly worse here in the last 15 minutes. It's got some umbrellas up. Isaac Yoder on the mound. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Checks and delivers. Tingle going. Snap throw down to first. Not in time, and be a stolen base for Tingle. He moves into scoring position and give Booth an opportunity for an RBI. He has a base hit earlier. Two outs, runner at second base. Checks the runner and the pitch. Swung on. High pop foul out of play, and out it's on the right side, so we'll do it again. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 3. Booth standing in, trying to get that runner home. Pitch on the way. Inside, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Colin Smith waiting on deck for Ridgewood. Checks the runner. Yoder rocks and delivers. Good curveball. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Took something off. Count even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Pitch on the way, swung on and rope to left field. It's going to get into the alley, and that's going to bring home Tingle easily. Rounding first, heading to second is going to be Booth. The throw comes back into the infield, so Chase Booth delivers his second hit of the night, a big double getting Tingle home, scores his second run of the night. That makes our score now 4-2. So Ridgewood trying to answer back here in the bottom of the third, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Colin Smith, the first baseman. He's grounded out to second, his first trip to the plate. Yoder checks and delivers way outside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. One and 0 the count. Yoder checks the runner. Fastball fouled back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hiland comes in with a record of 3-2 in the early season. Ridgewood 2-1. Trent Warden getting his second start of the season. Pitched 5 innings and picked up the win in this first start of the season against Claymont. Left-handed hitter waiting. That's going to be right down Broadway. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. 2 outs. Runner at second's Chase Booth. Yoder takes a look and delivers. Pitch is swing and a miss. They'll have to throw down to first to retire him, and he does, and that retires the side. But in the inning, Ridgewood answers back, gets a run on a couple hits. They leave a runner. No errors, and as mentioned, 1 left. We've played 3. The score here now is Hiland 4, Ridgewood 2. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
Hi, this is Christy from Huebner's Auto Care. Does your vehicle need brakes, shocks, struts, AC work, an oil change, tire rotation, or other mechanical work? If you want honest quality work at reasonable rates, come to Huebner's Auto Care. You can trust our experienced ASC certified technicians to always be upfront with you about what repairs you need or you don't need, and to do those repairs right. For reasonable rates and quality work, it's Huebner's Auto Care, 512 Chestnut Street in Coshocton beside the post office. Call us at 740-622-4587.
Hi, this is Jamie from Witt's Frozen Custard. Have you had your Wits fixed this season? Each day you can choose from chocolate, vanilla, our daily flavor, or our weekly flavor, with over 20 toppings to choose from. Hit a home run with your favorite custard flavor or lunch special for $5 or less. While you're here, check out our to-go freezer loaded with quarts, pints, frozen custard cakes, and Witties. Witt's Frozen Custard is open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 8 and Sunday noon to 8.
All right, we're back, and Hiland coming to the plate here. They lead at 4-2. Leading off for the Hawks will be Isaac Yoder. Yoder had a double and scored a run back in the second inning. So pitch on the way. That sails over the hitter's head. Ball 1. One ball the count. Top half of inning number 4. 4-2 the score. Pitch on the way. That's going to catch the inside corners. 1 ball, 1 strike. Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Pitch is down too low. 2 balls, no strikes. To Isaac Yoder. Yoder the pitcher in the ball game for Hiland. Pitch on the way. That's going to be right down Broadway. Strike 1. 1 strike the count. Pitch is fouled off back of us and out of play. Standing in. Pitch on the way. It's going to be down too low. Count full, 3-2. Pitch on the way, popped up in the infield, coming in. They're trying to see if they can make a play. It might be out of play, and it is. That wind just kept carrying. Warden coming in a hurry, tried to get to it, but it is foul. Count remains full at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count full, as mentioned, 3-2. Pitch on the way is popped in the infield. Second baseman drifting over. Now Booth calls everybody off and makes the play. So Yoder pops to the shortstop for out number 1. And doing a little maintenance work here in the press box with this rain coming in. Pitch is a little inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way, then down too low, 2 balls, no strikes. We're in the top half of the 4th inning, 4-2. Hiland with a 2-run lead. Hiland at the plate. Trent Warden. Pitch is lined in the left field. That's going to get down for a base hit as Kaufman is aboard for his second hit of the ball game. 8 hits in the game. For the Hawks. Now put a runner at first, and back to the top of the order we go to Grant Miller. Grant Miller, pitch on the way, down too low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Top half of the 4th inning. Snap throw to first base, but gets back in safely. 1-0 the counts. Quick throw to first base, and it's close. Just getting back in. As he went and dived, kind of got stuck in the dirt and had to really scramble to be over there and get back to the base. 1 ball the count. Pitch, he lays down a beautiful bunt. Warden off the ball quickly. Snap throw to first in time. Good play by Trent Warden. Got off the mound through a snap throw to first base. The sacrifice is good, though, as Miller moves the runner down to second base. And that'll make the second out of this inning. He was retired pitcher to the first baseman. So now 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Cody Yoder. And Yoder has a base hit, scored a run, hit a fly ball to right field. Checks the runner. Warden taking his time. Let's see if he backs out here or not. He's going to. Yoder kind of forced his hand a bit. So runners now still at second base with 2 outs, though. Top of the 4th inning. Gets a decent lead. Pitch is going to be a little bit down too low. 1 ball, no strikes. Cody Yoder 1 for 2 in the game. Had a base hit, scored a run, hit a fly ball to right field. Warden checks and delivers, slices it foul down the right side and out of play. Count even at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two outs, runner at second for Hiland here in the top of the 4th. Pitch on the way, swung on line right up the middle to center field. Tingle takes it on 1 hop. He's going to wait and see what the runner is. He's just going to throw it in as the runner at third base, Braden Kaufman, is held up by the coach, but a solid single to center by Yoder. That'll put runners at the corners now. Still 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Nolan Yoder. He is on the ball game 1 for 2, has scored a run, and has a base hit and hit a fly ball to right field. So once again, Hiland threatening. Fly ball down the right field line. KO on the run. Into the, it's out, just out of play. He hit that fence hard, but seems to be okay. Just got out of play. So count as 1 strike. Gave it a good run. That wind really kind of worked to his advantage. It kind of held the ball up a little bit, and he was able to get over there, but just got out of play. So it's no balls, 1 strike. Coach Laney goes out, kind of check on him a little bit, make sure he's okay. Now we're ready to resume action. Pitch swung on, line to left center field. That's going to get down. That's going to get run home. Scoring easily is going to be Kaufman all the way to third. They're going to wave him around. Let's see if they can get him out. Here comes the throw. Not in time, and they might have the runner. No, he gets back in safely. But a big double by Nolan Yoder gets 2 more home for Hiland. And they've now stretched their lead to 6-2. And one thing they've done here this evening, they've been really good in with 2 outs and runners on base, getting people home. A big 2-run double, and stretches the lead now to 6-2. 2 hits and 3 RBIs in the ball game now for Yoder, and that's going to bring up the left-handed hitting Jeff Todaro. All he's done tonight has been 2 for 3 with a stolen base and 3 RBIs. So he's been a big, and he gets hit. So he'll get his base. So runners now at first and second, and that'll bring up Will Schleybaugh. Schleybaugh 0 for 2 tonight, has grounded to second and been a strikeout victim. Booth comes in to talk to the pitcher momentarily. Now he returns to his position. 6-2 as after with 2 outs, Hiland has erupted for 2 more runs and still have runners in first and second. Pitch is going to be tight, but it's going to say caught the corner, strike 1. Looked a little inside from up here, but umpire says nope, it's a strike. 1 strike, 6-2, Hiland in front. Warden checks the runner, now bluffs a throw back to second base. Runner's back in easily. Will Schleybaugh 0 for 2 in the ball game. Pitch on the way, that's going to be called strike 2. Good pitch on the outside part of the plate. No balls, 2 strikes on the big right-handed hitting right fielder Will Schleybaugh. Pitch on the way, that's going to be high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Like a curve ball and lost control. One and 2 the count. Checks and delivers in the dirt, and runners trying to try to move up, and they both do. Be a wild pitch in the dirt, and it'll get runners at. Yoder will move over to third base, and Todaro down to second. Third wild pitch in the ball game for Trent Warden. Pitch on the way, that's going to be over his head. Warden's lost a little bit of his command here in the inning. Pitch count starting to get up a little bit. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third for Hiland. Pitch on the way, down too low. That'll be a walk. So that'll load the bases for Tony Yoder. Yoder has a base hit and a couple RBIs tonight. Chase Booth right back in to talk to Warden. Right-handed hitting Yoder standing in. And that hits him, and that's going to get another. Well, the umpire's waiting. Now they're going to say they call time, and that's going to get a run home. That's going to be a second hit batter here in the inning. That's going to get another run home as Yoder will come home to score. Now all of a sudden it's a 7-2 ball game. Bases are still loading, and this will be the ninth man to hit here in the top of the fourth inning. It's Kobe Lapp. Lapp 0 for 2. Fly to center and fly popped to short. First pitch swinging, strike one. Fouled it back to the screen. 7-2, and Hiland trying to break it open here with a base hit. Pitch on the way, stays high and tight. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, bases loaded. 3 runs in the inning for Hiland. Pitch on the way, swung on, bouncing ball back to the mound, knocked down by Warden, picks it up, throws to first. That's going to retire the side. But in the inning, it was a big one for Hiland. They scored 3 runs in the inning. They had 1, 2, 3 hits. There were a pair of hit batters and a walk. Bases were left full, but after 3.5 innings of play, the score is 7-2. Hiland out in front. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
Bottom of the fourth inning, it's Alex Stroup leading it off. Stroup popped to second his first trip to the plate. Isaac Yoder on the mound for Hiland. Giving up 2 runs on 4 hits through 3. Pitch on the way. That's going to be outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. 7-2 our score. Hiland with the lead. Hiland got 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and 3 in the fourth. Yoder's pitch on the way. Swung on, bouncing ball towards second. Picks it up. Quick throw to first is in time, so Stroup retired second to first for the first out of the inning. Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs, offering free next-day local and area delivery. Place your local delivery order online at keim.express. So brings up Andy Troyer. He was a strikeout victim back in the second inning. Pitch is going to be inside, ball 1. Andy Troyer standing in. Pitch on the way. Bouncing ball once again down to second. Quick throw to first. That's 2 up, 2 down, as handled routinely by Grant Miller, the second baseman. So 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. And that will bring up the DH, Colby Maslowski. Maslowski wears number 4. Isaac Yoder rocks and strike one on the outside corner. Pitch on the way. Ground foul down the left side into the Hiland bench area. So count now 0-2 as Troyer gets out in front quickly. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom half of the 4th inning, 7-2. Hiland out in front. We're at Ridgewood High School, streaming our ball game here this evening. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike 3. Took something off. Maslowski out in front of it. So in the inning for Ridgewood, 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. We've played 4. The score at the end of the 4 is Hiland 7, Ridgewood 2. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center has been proudly recognized as a 2021 Top 100 Hospital in the Nation by Fortune and IBM Watson Health. This distinction demonstrates our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care right here in Coshocton. With over 6,000 hospitals in the nation, we are proud of our employees and staff whose hard work and dedication to our patients made us a Top 100 hospital. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Each McWane facility is active in its local community. Every year, McWane team members give back by donating their time and resources. At McWane, they believe in being a good corporate neighbor, as well as a good citizen, and that means supporting initiatives that will add value to their community. The McWane family of companies is committed to making a difference. They are proud to be a part of the Coshocton community and are pleased to bring you this program.
All right, we're back, and in relief is going to be Xander Straub, so he's going to get an opportunity in relief of Trent Warden. Book is closed on Warden for the evening. He pitched 4 innings. He allowed 7 runs, 10 hits. All of the runs were earned. So he'll be the pitcher of record at this point, and Xander Straub will come on in relief. Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. So getting ready to pitch is going to be Xander Straub on in relief. Pitch on the way, scoring around an attempt to bunt was Adam Troyer. Or Isaac Yoder, excuse me. So 1 ball the count on Yoder. Pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yoder swinging through the pitch. Wind still blowing. Still gusty here at Ridgewood. Top of the 5th, pitch on the way. That's going to be a called, well, no, it's going to say a ball. Looked pretty good from our vantage point. Must have been a little low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Top half of the inning number 5. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Pitch on the way. Going to be a little low. Count full, 3-2. Pitch is going to be outside, so Isaac Yoder Work Straub for a walk, so they have a runner at first base, and that's going to bring up Braden Kaufman. Kaufman 2 for 2 tonight, has an RBI and has scored a run. Right-handed hitter standing in. Pitch swung on, fouled over towards the Hiland bench. 1 strike the count. Braden Kaufman, good night at the plate. Runner getting a lead at first. Pitch swung on and ripped into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit, and it's going to get by the left fielder. Rounding second, moving over to third base is Yoder, and moving into second base as a throw came through is Kaufman. So once again, Hiland has things working as he doubles down the left field line, putting runners at second and third with nobody out. And the top of the order coming up for Hiland, that'll bring up Grant Miller. Miller 0 for 3 tonight. Does have a sacrifice to his credit. So runners at second and third. Pitch on the way, called strike 1. 1 strike the count. It's been all Hiland to this point. Pitch on the way, lined into left field. Left fielder makes the play, never had to move. Hit it on the button, but right at the left fielder for the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Cody Yoder. Yoder 2 for 3, has a base hit, scored 2 runs, and also has an RBI to his credit. So Cody Yoder standing in, 2 for 3. Right-handed hitter. Runner still at second and third. 1 out now. Pitch by Straub, a ground ball towards the hole. Booth has it. He's going to have to make a long throw across. They're going to call him out. Nice play by the shortstop Booth, and a long throw across, dug out nicely by Colin Smith. But a run gets home as Yoder will get the RBI as he grounds out short to first for the second out of the inning. And Isaac Yoder gets around to score, makes the score now 8-2. And that's going to bring up Nolan Yoder. Pitch is going to be a little outside, ball 1. Nolan Yoder 2 for 3 tonight, has an RBI and has scored a pair of runs. Checks the runner, pitch, a little bit tight, 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs in the inning. 8-2 our scores. Highlands has added 1 here in the top of the 5th. Pitch on the way, that's going to be down low. 3 balls, no strikes. Booth comes in quickly to say something to Straub. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 8-2, Hiland with the lead. Straub winds and delivers. That's going to catch the outside part of the plate. Called strike 1. 3 balls and a strike. Three and 1 pitch. Swung on, ripped inside the left field line, down into the corner. 1 run gets home easily. Rounding first and heading to second is going to be Yoder. Throw comes in, and Yoder rips a double into the corner for his 3rd hit of the ball game, and also picks up the RBI as Kaufman comes around to score. Makes our score now 9-2. And that will bring up Jeff Tordero, who's 2 for 3, has a couple RBIs, stolen a base. 2 for 2, actually, was hit by a pitch. Left-handed hitter. Came hitting over 500 and hasn't done anything to hurt that this afternoon. Runner now at second base with 2 outs. Pitch is going to be high, ball 1. 2 more in the inning for Hiland. Makes the score, as mentioned, 9-2. Hiland with the lead here in the top of the 5th inning. Checks the runner. The pitch is going to be inside and low. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 the count. Booth sneaks in behind the runner. Now a pitch is swung on. Popped up high in the infield. They're over in foul territory. Now in fair territory, makes the catch, and that's going to end the inning as Tordero fouls out or pops out to the 3rd baseman. But in the inning, once again, Hiland continues to add on. They get 2 runs. They have a couple hits. They leave a runner. And we've played 4.5 innings. The score now is Hiland 9, Ridgewood 2. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
Hi, this is Jamie from the Coshocton Coffee Connection. If you want to get out of the office for lunch, the Coffee Connection welcomes you to dine in with us or use our convenient drive-thru. Try our Turkey Bacon Club, BLT, grilled cheese, or a chicken salad or egg salad sandwich on a croissant. Don't forget to pair it with your favorite hot, frozen, or iced drink. On Mondays, all breakfast sandwiches are half off, and every Wednesday, all drinks, all sizes are half priced. Stop by the Coshocton Coffee Connection or call your order in at 623-3234.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
We're back, and standing in for Ridgewood is Aiden Troyer. Troyer hit a fly ball to center his first time. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. 9-2, Hiland out in front. No balls, 2 strikes to Troyer. Troyer is the catcher for the Generals. Isaac Yoder's gone the distance for Hiland here this evening. Pitch on the way. It's going to hit him and have a runner aboard. And that's what Ridgewood needs. They need base runners at this point. Xander Stroup will head to the plate. Stroup struck out his first trip to the plate. Started the ball game in left field. And now on in relief. Runner down at first is Troyer. Gets the lead. Pitch on the way and bunt down the third baseline, coming in quickly. No, he's not able to handle it. Good bunt by Stroup, so he's aboard with a base hit. Puts runners now at first and second. And nobody out, and that'll bring up the top of the order, Gabe Tingle. Tingle tonight, 2 for 2, has scored both Ridgewood runs. Had a base hit in the first, base hit in the third, also has a stolen base. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Checks the runner. Pitch on the way. Tried to bunt and fouls it back. Tingle trying to push it down that third baseline. Third baseman was about medium depth, and if he gets it on the ground with his speed, it's going to be a base hit. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. Check and delivery. Fouled straight back. I think he got the pitch he wanted and just fouled it straight back. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh and 2 on Gabe Tingle, the Ridgewood center fielder. Runners getting a lead. Yoder checks. The 0-2 swung on, line to right field. Right fielder's right there, makes the catch. Throw comes into the infield. So hit it on the nose, but right at the right fielder for the first out of the inning. I want to say hi to some viewers in Columbus, Cameron and Carter listening in. So I want to say hi to them, and they hope they're enjoying the game here this evening at Ridgewood. One out, pitch on the way. That's a strike. Good pitch on the outside part of the plate. One out, 2 runners aboard. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes on the hitter. Pitch on the way. That's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's will make the second out of the inning. That was Joel Lavigny who was pinch hitting. It was a strikeout victim. Pitch on curveballs inside, ball 1 to Chase Booth. Booth is 2 for 2 in the ball game. Has both the RBIs. Pitch on the way, swung on, popped high in the infield. Catcher couldn't find it. Now back near the screen. It's just over the screen, out of play. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. 2 runners on for Ridgewood. We're in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Isaac Yoder's gone all the way for Hiland here this evening, and they have a comfortable 9-2 lead as we speak. Booth waits, pitch, curveball, good pitch, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Ridgewood shortstop. Ridgewood with 4 hits in the ball game. Booth has 2, Tingle has 2. So they've done the only hitting thus far. That ball's ripped down the left field line, but it's going to be foul. Count remains 1-2. Just a little bit out in front of it. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th inning. Checks and delivers. Pitch swung on. Foul ball straight back over our heads. And we'll do it again at 1-2. Chase Booth, senior shortstop for Ridgewood. Yoder takes a look. Runners get their lead. Pitch on the way. Curveball ripped right at the third baseman who makes the catch. One of those, you make it or you don't, and the ball stuck in the glove. So a line out for Booth. So in the inning, it started with 2 runners got on base. There was 1 hit. 2 runners left. We've played 5 innings. The score here is now Hiland 9, Ridgewood 2. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center has been proudly recognized as a 2021 Top 100 hospital in the nation by Fortune and IBM Watson Health. This distinction demonstrates our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care right here in Coshocton. With over 6,000 hospitals in the nation, we are proud of our employees and staff whose hard work and dedication to our patients made us a Top 100 hospital. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Commitment is an important attribute in just about every aspect of life. Commitment to hard work, commitment to selfless service, commitment to further knowledge, commitment to integrity. These attributes can not only benefit us personally, but they can benefit our community. McWayne Ductile has been committed to Coshocton County for over 100 years. McWayne Ductile is a proud supporter of our community, and they are proud to support the local schools' academics and sports programs.
We're back, moving to the top of the 6th inning, and on in relief for Ridgewood will be Gabe Tingle, and getting his first opportunity on the mound here this evening. Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs, offering free next-day local area delivery. Place your local delivery order online at keim.express. All right, we're just about ready to get things underway. Gabe Tingle on in relief. Throw down to second base. And should be just about ready to resume action. It'll be Will Schleybaugh leading it off. Schleybaugh 0 for 2 is the strikeout victim. We're in the top half of the 6th inning. And now we're ready to go. Gabe Tingle, right-handed pitcher on the mound. First pitch, fastball, called strike one. Tingle checks and pitches outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tingle works out of the stretch. Pitch on the way, fastball. Hit high and deep to center field. He's got a long run back there. Now looks like he's there. Makes the catch. Nice job of tracking that for the first out of the inning. Schleybaugh hit it on the nose, but a nice job in center field makes the catch for the first out. And stepping to the plate will be number 21, Tony Yoder. Yoder, right-handed hitter. Pitch by Tingle. Fastball. They're going to check, say no, he did not go, so it'll be ball 1. Yoder in the ball game is 1 for 2 officially. He was also hit by a pitch. Hiland has scored in every inning in this football game. I'll get it here in a minute. I've gone basketball, football, now it's baseball. I think that's what we're doing. Pitch on the way. It's going to be outside. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 the count. 1 out here in the top half of inning number 6. Pitch on the way. That's going to be outside and low. 3-0. Only been 1 error in the ball game today. That was back in the first inning by Hiland. Pitch on the way. That's going to be right down Broadway. Strike 1 the call. 3 balls and a strike. Gabe Tingle checks and delivers. That's going to be on the corner. Strike 2. So getting back in the count at 3-2. Through 3 balls, now 2 strikes. So 4 full at 3-2. Tingle gets the sign, now and delivers. That's going to be high and tight. That'll be a base on balls for Tony Yoder. So runner aboard, and that'll bring up Kobe Lapp. Lapp in the ball game, 0 for 3. He's hit a fly ball to center, popped to short, and grounded back to the pitcher. Runner gets a good lead down at first. Tingle delivers way outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way, and it's going to be hit high in the air towards left field. Left fielder on the run. Makes a nice over-the-shoulder catch and gets it back in. Nice play. Ball's hit on the button. Towards the 350 sign. Just got on his horse and ran back and made a nice running grabs for out number 2 in the inning. So Alex Stroup out there makes the nice play. So 2 outs now. Runner still at first base, and that'll bring up Isaac Yoder. Yoder has scored a pair of runs. Ball looped into right field. Coming on right fielder. Nice play by the right fielder, Josiah Cahill, and that'll retire the side. It looked like it almost got by him, but in the innings, there was no runs, no hits, no errors, and there was 1 runner left. We've played 5.5. The score here is still Hiland 9, Ridgewood 2. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
Hi, this is Jamie from Witt's Frozen Custard. Have you had your Wits fixed this season? Each day you can choose from chocolate, vanilla, our daily flavor, or our weekly flavor, with over 20 toppings to choose from. Hit a home run with your favorite custard flavor or lunch special for $5 or less. While you're here, check out our to-go freezer loaded with quarts, pints, frozen custard cakes, and Witties. Witt's Frozen Custard is open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 8 and Sunday noon to 8.
If you own a farm, you know that a one-size-fits-all insurance policy isn't a smart way to do business. I'm John Iannello, your American National Insurance Agent in Coshocton, Holmes, and surrounding counties. American National can provide you with a flexible farm package that allows you to customize a policy to match your individual needs. Call me at 740-295-9460 because while you know your business, we know how to help insure it.
We're back. Moving into the bottom of the 6th inning, Colin Smith will lead it off for the Generals. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Good fastball. Right across the outside part of the plate by Isaac Yoder. Yoder's gone the distance for Hiland tonight. 2 runs on 5 hits. Hasn't walked a batter. Pitch on the way. Shot towards left field. Left fielder's right there. Makes the catch for out number 1. Smith with a slicing ball to left. Left fielder out there made the play nicely, and that was Tony Yoder makes the play for out number 1. And Alex Stroup will head to the plate. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Popped to second, grounded to second. Right-handed hitter waits. Pitch is going to be fouled back into the screen. Strike 1. One strike the count. Pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss. 0-2. Good fastball. Tied him up a little bit on the inside part of the plate. Cohen Cabot waiting on deck for Ridgewood. He'll be pinch hitting for Andy Troyer. Pitch on the way. Good curveball. Stays in tight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 6th inning, 9-2. Hiland out in front of Ridgewood. Gets the sign and delivers. Swung on, hit hard to third. Nice backhanded play. Quick throw across the diamond in time to retire Stroup. He goes out third to first. Good play, good backhanded play down there by the third baseman, Kobe Lapp. And he guns it across to retire the runner. So that's 2 away, and Cohen Cabot's going to come up as a pinch hitter. Cabot standing in, right-handed hitter. Pitch on the way. Foul on the right side now to play. Cabot, a junior, has one plate appearance this season and is 0 for 1 on the campaign. Pitch on the way. That's going to be on the outside corner. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bottom half of the 6th inning. On pitch on the way. Ground ball towards second. Takes it easily. Just quick throw to first. That'll be the inning. Retired 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. We've played 5.5 innings. The score remains Hiland 9, Ridgewood 2. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
R.J. Wright & Sons is proud of the fact that they continue to be a locally owned family business. R.J. Wright & Sons is an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. They offer a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. R.J. Wright & Sons is truly a full-service company with competitive pricing and great customer service. Call R.J. Wright & Sons at 740-498-6236 or 1-800-BP-FUELS, or stop by one of R.J. Wright & Sons' 3 locations in New Comerstown, New Philadelphia, or Caldwell.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first 3rd seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Moving to the top half of the 7th inning, Cohen Cabot on in relief for Ridgewood, getting his first opportunity on the mound, and he'll be facing the 9, 1, and 2 hitters in the order. So Cabot on to pitch, and Braden Kaufman will lead it off. Kaufman's had a perfect night, 3 for 3, and has scored a pair of runs. Cabot's pitch on the way. Swung lined into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Gets down in there, just picking on that first pitch, and he's had a perfect night, 4 for 4 as he lines a single to center. And that'll bring up Grant Miller. Miller 0 for 3 officially. Also had a sacrifice. Hit the ball in a button a couple times. So he's the leadoff hitter standing in. Right-handed hitter. Cabot out of the stretch. Runner gets a good lead down at first. Pitch on the way in the dirt, and that's going to move the runner up to second base. And put runner, be a wild pitch, put a runner down at second with nobody out. Miller standing in. 9-2 our score. Hiland scored in every inning but the 6th here this evening. Pitch on the way. That sails high. 2 balls, no strikes. Talked about it early. Hiland is going to have a strong ball club. They're 3-2 on the season, but historically play a really good brand of baseball. That's going to be a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ridgewood comes in with a record of 2-1, and you know, as if you remember Coach Laney on the pregame show, the one thing he discussed was the fact he really doesn't have a real good bead on his team just of yet because they just haven't played enough ball games. 2-1 pitch is hit foul down the right side. First baseman Smith moving over near the fence, but it floats out of play. So counts even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner down at second base for Hiland. We're in the top half of the 7th inning. 2-2 pitch by Cabot on the way. Swung on, line to left field. He's not going to get it. That ball is, they're going to round third. They're going to try to bring him up. Here comes Booth's throw to the plate. It's in plenty of time, and they got him. And a base hit, but a nice strong relay throw from Stroup to Booth, who gunned it to the catcher, who made a good sweeping tag, and that retires him on the play. So it'll be a base hit for Miller, his first hit of the night. He'll move to second on the throw to the plate. So that's the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Cody Yoder. Yoder pitch, swung on, looping ball towards center. Shortstop back, can't get it. It's going to drop for a base hit, but the runner at second will not be able to advance. He had to wait to see if the shortstop would be able to make the play. It did drop for a base hit. So runners now at first and second with 1 out. And 15 hits in the ball game now for Hiland. Cabot checks the runners. Nolan Yoder waiting. Pitch swung on, hit hot at shortstop. Throw to second, and he throws it into right field. That's going to get another run home. Everybody's going to hold up as Booth's throw to shortstop was off to the right side. So that'll be an error on the shortstop, and that will put runners at first and second, and that will score a run. So it makes the score now, I believe, 10-2. Runners at first and second. Pitch, that's going to be just a little bit low, ball 1. Have a pinch hitter. Dakota Miller standing in now for Hiland. Pitch, just a little bit outside. 2 balls, no strikes. (10-2) our score. Cabot delivers. That's going to be on the outside corner. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out. 10-2 our score. Hiland with an 8-run lead. We're in the top half of inning number 7. Cabot's pitch on the way. Swung on, hit high. High into the air to left field. That's towering fly ball. Left fielder makes the throw, catch, and throw comes into the infield. So Dakota Miller retired for the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Will Schlaball. Schlaball in the ball game, 0 for 3 officially, has a walk to his credit. Right-handed hitter, 2 outs, runners still at first and second, 10-2, Hiland in front. Pitch on the way, that's going to be down too low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Cabot checks the runners. Pitch on the way. High fastball, and Schlaball couldn't lay off of it. Well out of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 the count. Checks and delivers. Ball's hit high in the air, deep left field. He's not going to get to that one. That's going to go over his head and out of the park. That's going to be a 3-run homer for Will Schlaball. He got all of that one, got it up into that jet string and it carries over the left field wall for a 3-run homer. Makes the score now 13-2. That ball was hammered. So Schleybaugh picks up 3 big ribbies. Had a rough night up until that point. So 4 big runs here in the inning, and now a 13-2 score. Hiland in front, and Tony Yoder steps to the plate. He's the left fielder. Now, center fielder Tingle had run over there. Now he's just went over to get the baseball and had been over near the fence in left field, and they had to call time while he retrieved the ball and got back to his position in center field. Now it looks like we're ready. Cabot delivers. That's going to sail high. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. 13-2. Hiland in front. Pitch on the way. It's going to be out of the zone. 2-0. Pitch on the way. That's going to be high. 3-0. Just want a schedule change that we heard earlier, and we want to pass it along. And this is a tentative schedule game, obviously, in the spring, but the Coshocton-Ridgewood makeup game is now scheduled for this coming Tuesday. So for those of you interested, that game, as we speak, if they can work out all the logistics, it'll be played on Tuesday evening. Drawing a base on balls was Tony Yoder. It's his second walk. He's been on base, had a base hit, was hit by a pitch, walked twice, and hit a fly ball to center. Now the batter is Kobe Lapp, who is 0 for 4 officially. Pitches inside, ball 1. 1 ball the count. 4 runs in. The top half of the 7th inning for Hiland. Pitch on the way. That's going to be high. 2-0. Chase Booth comes in from shortstop again. Just a little encouragement to Cabot. Two and 0 the count here in the top of the 7th inning. Cabot checks and delivers. That's going to be a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and 1 the count. Checks and delivers. Down too low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Isaac Yoder, the pitcher, waiting on deck. Yoder's pitched well here tonight. Allowed only 2 runs on 5 hits in the ball game. Cabot out of the stretch, checks the runner and pitches. Swung on line into left. That's going to be a solid base hit. Lapp's first hit of the night. So he's aboard. "17 hits in the ball game now for Hiland. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, Isaac Yoder. Yoder in the ball game, 1 for 3, scored a couple runs, has a double, and has hit a fly ball to right field and popped to short. Or I should say line to short, be more accurate. Pitch on the way, swing right back into the screen, strike 1. 1 strike the count. Runners at first and second for the Hawks. Controlled this one from the outset. Pitch on the way, caught the corner, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. It's the 9th hitter in the inning for the Hawks. Pitch on the way, just a bit outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, two runners aboard, 4 in the inning for Hiland. Pitch on the way, fouled back again. Count remains 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Checks runners. Now he'll step back and regroup a bit. Cohen Cabot, 4th pitcher tonight for Ridgewood. Pitch on the way. That's going to be fouled back and out of play. Remains 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 on. Cohen Cabot delivers. Once again, fouled back almost the same spot. Out of play. Count remains 1-2. Well, I'm looking at the flag, and it's not straight out now. It's kind of died just a tad. Still blowing towards left field. Pitch on the way. Rip to left field again. It's going to get down for a hit. That'll get a run home. Throw gets back in quickly into the infield. And Yoder gets his second hit of the ball game, 18th in the night, and he picks up an RBI. As Tony Yoder gets around to score. So runners now at first and second. And coming up will be Braden Kaufman for the second time in the ball game. Well, this might be a pinch hitter. Let's wait until see what the number is. Pitch on the way. It's going to be strike 1. Yeah, they do have a change. Connor Beachy is hitting. Pitch is lined in left field. Chase Booth gets it there at shortstop. Nice running catch. That'll retire the side. But another big inning for Hiland. They get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs in the inning. They have 3, 4, 6 hits. There was 1 error and 2 runners left. We've played 6.5. The score now is Hiland 14, Ridgewood 2. We'll be back for the bottom of the 7th. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center has been proudly recognized as a 2021 Top 100 Hospital in the Nation by Fortune and IBM Watson Health. This distinction demonstrates our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care right here in Coshocton. With over 6,000 hospitals in the nation, we are proud of our employees and staff whose hard work and dedication to our patients made us a Top 100 hospital. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Each McWane facility is active in its local community. Every year, McWane team members give back by donating their time and resources. At McWane, they believe in being a good corporate neighbor, as well as a good citizen, and that means supporting initiatives that will add value to their community. The McWane family of companies is committed to making a difference. They are proud to be a part of the Coshocton community and are pleased to bring you this program.
Bottom of the 7th inning, Cody Minute pinch hitting for Ridgewood. Isaac Yoder still on the mound for Hiland. He's gone the distance, and he's pitched a gem, no question about it. Pitch on the way. That's going to be right down Broadway. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Cody Minute getting an opportunity here this evening. Pitch on the way, bouncing ball towards second. Second getting over there quickly. Quick throw to first in time, and Minutes retired second to first for the first out of the inning. Now heading to the plate, be another pinch hitter. Looks like it might be Gage Bates. Pinch hitting. That's going to be in the dirt. Ball one. Where's number 25? So Gage Bates, left-handed hitter, standing in. No ball, or 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way. That's going to catch the outside corner. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to left-handed hitter. Bottom of the 7th inning. Pitch on the way. They're sliced into left field. He's right there. Played him perfectly for out number 2. Hit it right on the nose, but right at the left fielder who had it perfectly placed. That was Tony Yoder, and that'll be out number 2. So Quincy Haynes will get a chance to hit here. He'll be batting for Xander Straub. So Quincy Haynes standing in. Right-handed hitter. Pitch is going to be down low. Ball one. Right-handed hitting, Quincy Haynes standing in. 14-2. It's been all Hawks this evening. Pitch on the way, down too low. 2 balls, no strikes. Gabe Tingle waiting on deck. Pitch on the way, big swing and a miss. Strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike 2. So Isaac Yoder 1 pitch away. From getting the victory for the Hiland Hawks. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to be the ball game as he strikes out Haynes. So in the inning, it's 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. And the final score here this evening, it's Hiland, a winner over Ridgewood by a score of 14-2. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on award-winning research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Shane Pyle at 622-3110. Shane can discuss your specific needs and provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Shane Pyle at 622-3110 in Coshocton for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
Hi, this is Jamie from the Coshocton Coffee Connection. If you want to get out of the office for lunch, the Coffee Connection welcomes you to dine in with us or use our convenient drive-thru. Try our Turkey Bacon Club, BLT, grilled cheese, or a chicken salad or egg salad sandwich on a croissant. Don't forget to pair it with your favorite hot, frozen, or iced drink. On Mondays, all breakfast sandwiches are half off, and every Wednesday, all drinks, all sizes are half priced. Stop by the Coshocton Coffee Connection or call your order in at 623-3234.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Let Domino's cook dinner for you. All day, every day, get a large 3-topping pizza, and now our handmade pan pizza with 3 toppings, 2 layers of cheese on a crispy golden crust for only $7.99. Carry out only. Don't miss out on this great limited time offer. Call us in Coshocton at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131.
We're back, and it was really all Hiland here this evening as they defeat Ridgewood by a score of 14-2. It got started early for Hiland. They put a run on the board in the first inning, but coming right back was Ridgewood. They tied it at 1. In the second inning, Hiland put another run on the board to take a 2-1 lead. They got 2 more in the third to take 4-1 lead. Ridgewood got their second run to cut it to 4-2, but after that it was really all Hiland. They scored 3 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, and 5 more in the seventh, and they go on to win it here by a score of 14-2. And we'll break away and be back and tell you who the hitting stars and how it all happened in a moment. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
14-2 is the final score here tonight as Hiland improves to 4-2 on the season as they defeat Ridgewood here this evening. Taking a look at some of the hitting stars first for Hiland, and they had a bunch of guys that had big nights offensively. They were led really by Nolan Yoder. He had 3 hits in the ball game. He had a pair of doubles. He had a single. Also scored 3 runs, but he wasn't the only one. There was a bunch of big people involved. Jeff Tadero had 2 hits. He had scored a run. He also drove in 3 runs to help with the attack. Will Schleybaugh, after struggling a little bit early, slammed a long 3-run homer in the 7th inning. Also getting a couple hits. Well, 4 hits was Braden Kaufman, the catcher. He had 4 hits in the ball game, scored a pair of runs to lead the way for the Hiland Hawks as they cruised here to the win for the win here tonight. Also for Ridgewood, they had 2 runs on 5 hits in the ball game, and really most of the damage was done by Chase Booth, who had a single and a double and both RBIs. Gabe Tingle from the leadoff spot had a pair of hits and also scored 2 runs. Also getting the lone hitter was Xander Straub, who had a base hit. That is the 5 hits for Ridgewood. Line score in the ball game, Hiland had 14 runs on 18 hits. They committed 2 errors and left 10 runners on base. Ridgewood 2 runs, had 5 hits. They had 1 error and left 5 runners on base. The winning pitcher, Isaac Yoder, went the distance for Hiland. Trent Warden was the losing pitcher for Ridgewood. We'll be back and close it out in a moment. This is high school baseball on WTNS and WKLM.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
Final score here this evening, it's Hiland moving to 4-2 as they defeat Ridgewood by a score of 14-2. Ridgewood falls to 2-2 on the campaign. Last order of business for us here this evening from the WTNS side is going to be the Warehouse Steak and Stein player of the game for Ridgewood, and we're going to give that tonight to Chase Booth. Booth, the shortstop, had a pair of hits and a pair of RBIs, had a double and a single, played a good solid shortstop. He'll be the recipient of a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. So once again from Ridgewood, it was the Hiland Hawks winning tonight by a score of 14-2. I want to thank a bunch of people here tonight that helped with our telecast this night, and Casey Claxon and Fred Williams, who I work with most nights in football and basketball. Also Greg Perkins involved with doing things with the cameras for WTNS and WKLM. So once again, the final score here this evening is Hiland, a winner over Ridgewood by a score of 14-2. I'm Steve Corries. Have a nice night, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS sports broadcast. Audio CDs of this broadcast are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.